What is up, you guys? It is your girl Chat with BRI podcast, where we keep it real, raw cut, and relatable. Nails, disregard, just did them yesterday. They're all off today. Yeah, that glue, not there. At this point, it was giving Barbie doll. Like, I don't know. Like, and then people wonder why. Oh, you stay in the nail salon because I like to get shit professionally done. But don't worry, I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna get good, okay? How y'all doing? How was y'all day? If you hear some snacking in the background, that's my lovely basil. Okay, because of course, Basil decides to finish his meal when I'm having a video. And he's tearing it up. Book butt. Nope, he does not answer. He doesn't answer when he's eating. I can't even say today drained me. And we're not gonna just disregard this one nail because it's being stubborn. So I can't, let me just try to fix you guys up right now. First things first, the Christmas lights, it's sending me, okay? I can't find my remote to the LED lights behind the TV. And now they're just, on a loop, okay? So that's that. I can't even say today drained me. Today was just testing my patience. It really was, because you got to understand the thought processes. You got to understand the reading levels. The reading and comprehension wasn't everybody's forte in school. So when you get out of high school and you have to face real world, sometimes people can have a hard time doing that. So yeah. And hey, even myself sometimes, maybe some words may go over my head, right? Because I'm only human, right? But I try my best to analyze to the best of my ability. Nevertheless, today we're gonna have a sip, okay? Nothing too major. This is some peach fruit scotto. Shall we? Look, pinky up, honey. Y'all know what we got. The lovely, doubly coloring book. The lovely, doubly coloring book. Don't ask me if I got the markers. I did not. But we're gonna see what Michael's working with. We're gonna check online before we make the trip. Okay? I'm off tomorrow. Again! She's off again. Hallelujah. Glory be to God. Excuse me, Lord, I'm sipping, I know. But to be fair, they had wine at communion. Okay? Glory be to God. Okay, well, guess I'm a little too heavy-handed. Let's go ahead and get another pencil. I'm sure y'all can feel the energy. Look. A little something to take the edge off. Bro, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, like, let me tell y'all something. And when I say this, I'm not talking about anyone personal to me. I'm not talking about my boyfriend, my sister, my father, my mother. Nobody's that's personal to me. But let me tell you something. This is something I've observed in the real world. It does not matter how honest you are to someone. It does not matter how clear you try to be. It does not matter how kind you are. Let me see if I can pull it. Nope, it's already up. As high as it can go. It does not matter. Oh gosh, my pencil. Oh gosh, Basil, give me my pencil. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Can I have my pencil? Thank you. Like I was saying, sorry about that. It does not matter how kind you are to someone, how clear, how honest you are. The minute a person sees room to take advantage, depending on the person, but quite often the minute they see room to manipulate, baby, fuck an inch. They're taking this shit to Barbados. Take a mile? You give them an inch, take a mile? No, they are running cross country. And it's crazy because it's like, I don't like to play games. I don't even play games on my phone. And maybe some people are like, well, maybe you should. The type of games I'm interested in on my phone are brain games. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't care to do, maybe I'll look into all the other games that they have, but I'm not like a game player on my phone. Like, I don't like to play games on my phone. Like, Candy Crush, that had its course. You know what I mean? And all the games similar to Candy Crush, because all they did was create more games like Candy Crush. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy because it's like, you thought this was checkers, but it's chess. Like, people play so many games, and that's the shit I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. But what could you do? What could you do? What could you do? The minute people see an opportunity to run game, they're gonna try. They're gonna try, especially if you're a female. They're gonna try to run game. And it's like, joke's on you. Because I'm running this ship. You didn't know? It's a tight ship over here. Tight. Scorching. So when you tried to run game and it backfired, joke's on you, bucko. Let's take a sip to that. Not with all that talking. I'm not with all that talking. This is what it is. This is that. You can do that or don't do that. That simple. Nevertheless, tomorrow is a new day. It is a new day tomorrow. I'm off the Clizac. And yeah, life is good. Life is actually good. Life is actually good. I was just telling my sister this. I told her, I said, listen, I am grateful and blessed for all that I have. So I could never complain, but I could always move accordingly. Clock it. That's one thing about it. I'm always be grateful for what all God has done for me in my life, in my family, all of it, all that jazz, all that. But we can always move when I move, just like that. When I move, you move. Yeah, because it gets like that. It gets like that, boo. It gets like that. Anywho, devote yourself to something. Devote yourself to something. It don't matter what it is. Because when you continuously devote yourself to something, it doesn't even matter. And I got this from this girl on TikTok. I forgot her name. But she make a lot of powerful videos, and she always have a lot of powerful messages. And she said, it does not matter the circumstances. Whatever you devoting yourself to consistently is going to happen. Anywho, shout out to the edges. The edges are laid. And let me tell y'all something. It wasn't given. Let me tell you what it wasn't given, right? It wasn't given. I was about to come home, feed my cat, take a shower, and record this video. No. As soon as I came home, I fed my cat, and we're recording this video because once I hit that shower, baby, I'm relaxing. It's just been my patience, the devil was trying to have my patience go like this. Real thing. Because especially when you exhaust different, like, you know what I mean? Now this is out of my jurisdiction at this point. So it's like, okay, you know what? This is why you have a team. This is why you have support. Lean on your leaders. Lean on your team. Like, this is why you have support. Because if I exhausted every possible outcome, I am not a robot. I am not AI. I am not AI. And at this point, baby, it's time to lean on my team. Like, because nevertheless, tomorrow's a new day. God is good. I'm going to get better at doing my nails. I'm going to continuously save a coin. And yeah, that's how the cookie about to crumble. Let's talk about pets. I don't know if you have a cat or a dog. Drop it in the comments. Drop the breed, whatever you got. I'm an animal lover. I have a domestic short hair cat that I rescued or adopted. Rescued. Anywho, my cat, since he's been 2 months old, waits to take a shit. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until I get home. So I think he only feels comfortable shitting when I'm home. I thought it was supposed to be the reverse. I thought when I get home, I'm telling her, you know what I mean? Like, I'm confused. So, yeah. That's annoying. That's actually very annoying. And now, with that being said, I'm like, does anyone else cat does that? Like, do they wait for their owner to get home to take a shit? Because mind you, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I love my cat. I love my cat down. I don't know what I'll do without my cat. Mind you, this is my first cat. I'm not a cat person. I just love my cat. Like, and yeah. So I don't know. Like, and maybe it's a good thing, but it's just like, god damn. Like, every time I come home, you gotta take a shit. Like, I don't know what you're gonna do when I'm on vacation. But I realized, because I went on, I go on several vacations, honey. Short vacations, long term. But the longest one I went on that I left him away. But to be fair, I had a cat sitter. So she was scooping the litter, feeding him. Oh, love her. She was in Revere. I don't know if she's gonna come to Framingham. I gotta see about her. I have to see about her. She's awesome. And I'll throw a little extra in there for her, okay? Because that little motherfucker gonna be here, okay? Period. I'm going on vacation. No ifs, ands, or buts. November. Thanksgiving. That's what it is. And yeah, like first off, I need to turn my AC on. I got 15 minutes left. Yeah, I'm about to turn this AC on. Sorry guys, we don't edit. You're getting raw cut footage of me walking over to my temperature over here. And we're gonna get this AC going because it never gave. I was about to be hot. It's not giving that at all. Back to regular programming. Dana. Her name was Dana. Basil's cat sitter name was Dana. I'm gonna have to call Dana and make some arrangements for Thanksgiving because he's gonna be here and he's gonna be using that cat litter. And I'm not coming back to a week worth of cat, it never gave that. And I can't just leave my cat here. I mean, I have an automatic food dispenser, but he don't just only eat hard food. And I wish I trained Basil on hard food only because that would make things a lot easier. But like, I spoiled the hell out of my cat. Like, it's not even funny. Like, everyone who knows me knows my cat. Everyone loves Basil. Every time they're speaking to me, what Basil doing? Like, as if he's a whole person. Like, this is a cat. Oh my gosh, guys. I love my cat, though. The emotional support thing is real. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. My shower gonna hit different. I'm telling y'all, it's going to hit different. Like, and it's like, you know, sometimes you be like, you really try to analyze certain things, and you be like, oh, is this really that deep, or am I making it that deep? Because I'm very aware of that too. Because people love to like try to place that on me, like, is this that deep, or are you making it that deep? It's like, bitch. I got 2 degrees. Graduated high school, top 10% of my class, honor student. Like, I'm not even trying to throw these stats out here like that, but I know when I'm making shit bigger than what it is and when shit is really that deep, okay? My eyes had to get big for that one because it's like, sometimes you really just gotta throw the stats out there. Sometimes you really just gotta pop out and show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when I'm making something deep and when it is that deep, it's like, this is surpassing annoying, and this is on a different level of comprehension that I have to now bring myself down so many levels to. That is just, that right there is just, that's trying. That's very trying. I'm not gonna lie. And I expect that with children, because they are in growing stages. So I expect the reading and comprehension to not be there, you know, depending on the environmental factors, I expect these things from children. But when you're a full, like, anywho, next subject. This is not a venting session. What y'all having for dinner tonight? I think I'm gonna cook my Rasta pasta. I love Rasta pasta. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do that after this video because I want to take my shower and I want to be able to eat when I get out of my shower. But I also want food, like food to already be made. And I don't want to order out. I had fast food yesterday. I had fast food for lunch today. I don't want to order out. I want to cook. And that's what I'm gonna do. What y'all eat? And you know something? Let's shout out to the people who really fuck with me, who faithfully watch my episodes. It's gonna get really exciting. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Fall is my favorite season. I plan to go apple picking mainly because of all the other activities that you can do while apple picking. Like, it's not just like you're going in the woods, you're picking apple off the tree. Like, it's not just that. Like, these different locations, I don't know how masks get down, but I assume they go all out. Because in Jersey, they make it a really big thing. And, like, you can pick apples. They have apple cider. There's games, food trucks. Like, obviously, I don't eat meat, but I'm pretty sure it's something I can eat on a food truck. Like, it's something. It's not only always all meat. And, I enjoy myself. So I'm definitely going to make sure I get that footage for you guys, because this is not your normal podcast. Like, this is not going to be the podcast where I'm just sitting down all the time talking. It's not going to be that. I want this to be an interactive podcast. I really do. This summer did not go like I intended it for it to go, but that is okay, because fall will be better. Period. Fall will be better. That's just that on that. The locks is locking. You know what my locks remind me of? First off, why is this not tight? That video with Busta Rhymes. If you really want to party with me, see what you gotta see. Put it when my eyes could be. But no, for real. I'm not gonna lie. When my locks was like right here, I still thought they were cute. Like, first off, let me be clear. When my locks was like right here, I thought I was eating. Like, what? You can't tell me nothing. I showed up to work and everything. Like, people call it an ugly face. Baby, I don't care what nobody say. When you have a face card, there's no ugly face. Shit me. If I like it, that's all that matters to me. That's just what it was. So I remember my locks, it was really curly because my hair is curly. So it looked like Shirley Temple curls. Baby, you can't tell me nothing. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing when I had the starter locks with the Shirley Temple. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. I wish I could insert a clip right here, but that's what the editor is for. We're gonna get the editor. But yeah, like, you couldn't tell me nothing. Now, when they started to grow and they got right here, I'm not gonna lie, like, I like to have my locks just out. Like, I really don't like doing all of this, honestly. Like, I do this for work because I have to. Yeah, because I'm already, like, actually, I'm not gonna say that because that don't sound right. I have to be presentable. I can't look, like I just rolled out of my bed. And locks, if I came to work how I look when I wake up with my locks, that's not professional. So I have to do all this extra jazz. When I need a retwist, I got to do all of the cutesy. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But don't nobody want to do this all the time. That was the whole point of me getting locks. So I don't have to do all of this, but I digress. Anywho, when my locks was like right here and it used to get frizzy, I used to hate that. It made me kind of like want to cut my locks because of that. I'm like, oh, I don't like when they get frizzy. But I learned how to maintain my locks. Like, I definitely have a different hair texture. So, you know, I learned the products that are good for my hair. I know people are like, oh, don't put this in your locks, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I know what works for me. I even wash my own locks sometimes. Okay? Like, it never gave. I only had to wait to go to the salon. Like, I have to wash my hair. So sometimes I wash my own hair. And because I wet my hair sometimes is the main reason I wanted to interlock my hair. But luckily I didn't interlock my hair because it gives my hair flexibility, which is why I can do stuff like this when it's not like fully retwisted or whatever. Anywho, that's my cat playing with his little ball because that's what he do. He's 1 year old, so, you know, he's having a ball with his ball. And yeah, like, damn. Basil, you is having a ball. I did a little research earlier today, and it was a little upsetting on what I found. Can't get too much in detail because it's personal, but it was just more of a like, oh my gosh. It was more of a like, this was my opportunity. Shit. And then I said, you know what? Every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry. Literally, that's literally what I felt like, and I'm just like, you know what? And then I was also driving home. Now this I can share. I was coming home and I realized, and I'm like, you know something? Like, I know exactly what my purpose is in this lifetime. And when I graduated college, I did not know exactly what my purpose was. I knew what I had an interest in, but I did not know exactly my purpose. And I believe you learn your purpose in life by going through the journey. You know, you may have some people who have things that they're good at and they go for that and they continue on that path, but when to really understand your purpose is to just stay on a journey. So that's going to be trial and error. That's going to be, you know, trial and error essentially. And to me, if you ask me, that's how you gain a good understanding of what you're truly passionate about. Trial and error. I hope my cat don't start trying to tip that water bowl over because he's been on this tipping the water bowl thing. I don't have time for it tonight. Basil, I hope you drinking that water and not trying to tip it over because I'm going to tip that ass. Excuse me. Basil is in a black household. Anyhow, that's how you gain your purpose, the journey. That's how you gain a clear understanding of your purpose, the journey. Because the journey is not going to be linear. It's going to go like this, and then it's going to go like that, and it's going to go like this, and go like that, and go like that, and go like this, and then go like this. Sometimes it go like that, and then it come back around, and then it stays like that. And you have that understanding now, and it's so rewarding because now you're like, this is it. This is it. Had I not did that, I would have never known this. Had I not did this, I would never known that. Like, it's in the journey. Your purpose is in the journey. So truthfully, honestly, if you're having a hard time trying to figure out what that might be for you or what that might look like, just stay in your journey, stay in your path. And explore, you know, new outcomes, new possibilities, new opportunities. Explore, open yourself up to, new things on the horizon. Like, just stay on the journey and don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't get overwhelmed. I seen a girl on TikTok crashing out, bro. I see quite a few of them. And typically the crash out is from like, it's something financial. It's something financial. And this girl, I mean, the crash out was so incredibly deep. And it's just like, oh, excuse me. It just kind of made me think, and I'm like, damn. It really is about perspective. It really is about perspective and how you choose to think about everything. It really is. I'm telling you guys, it really is. I didn't always make what I make now. I was broke. I was a poor college student. Poor. You say ooza noodles, I say rice with avocado. I was poor. But my mind was so rich. So rich. And it just only grew and grew and grew and grew and grew because I continuously poured and poured and poured and poured and poured in me. Man, and even in these moments, even in the times where I'm super overwhelmed for work, because it's just a lot, bro. Like, please, like, our leadership team, they're there to keep them around and keep everything uplifted, but they know this shit is a lot too, but they're doing their job. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta do your job. Your leaders are there to lead by an example. With the broken L, lead by example, heavy on that part, right? So even in these moments where I feel overwhelmed, I still show gratitude. Because I know how far I've came. And it's okay to feel like you outgrown something, but embrace the journey, embrace the knowledge you're gaining, embrace, for those who are in the struggle, embrace that. Listen, I know it sounds crazy. He eating again, y'all. My cat is fat, boy. Like, he's just eating the wet food. Now he eating the hard food. God damn. Anywho, what J. Cole say? It's beauty in the struggle. I know y'all don't want to hear that during this economy. I know. But it's beauty in the struggle. I am telling you, as someone who, if I may, because I can't even say I fully made it out the damn struggle. What the fuck? Yo, my cat be tweaking, bro. Like, hey, calm it down. If I may, I wouldn't even say I fully made it out of the struggle. Because, baby, listen, 6 figures in today's society, where are the digits? But let me say this. Let me land. As someone who, I would have to say I did make it out the struggle. Because yo, shit was real, bro. Shit was real. I remember putting $2 in my tank. $2. I could comfortably say that now. Nobody could ever shame me for that shit. That's why because I'm just like a real ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really her. Like, nobody could ever shame me for that. Because shit was real. College. working during the day, going to class at night. Clock it. But 2 degrees. Clock it. So, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I comfortably fill my tank. Full. But I never gave up. I never felt like I did what I had to do, bro. Like, it never gave, like, you know, it never gave, like, oh, you know. And to be fair, I did that one time. I did that one time. Shit was real. It was realer than real. I did that one time. I typically, for the most part, my tank stayed filled, okay? Back in the day, $20 used to go far. Now, ask me where it got. But, you know, I did that one time with the $2, so not too much on your girl. But, you know, it never gave like, oh my God, like, I can't believe, like, I'm putting this amount in my tank. Baby, I did what I had to do. I was getting somewhere. This girl was going places, okay? I don't care what I had to do. It got done. Okay? So, yeah, like, don't get in your mind. Don't get too, you know, in your mind about your circumstances. You know, don't get depressed because you're having a hard time paying your bills. It's time to reevaluate. That's all there is. Reevaluate your current circumstances, reevaluate your next steps. It's time to plan accordingly. It's time to write stuff down. It's time to utilize your skills. It's time to do a little research. But what you can't do is get down in the dump about, oh, because that's what the girl was saying on TikTok. She was like, what'd she say? I went to, you know, I realized that I'm not depressed. I'm just broke. Well, that could lead to depression. That could lead to depression. And, you know, are you broke? Because there's many different ways to make you some money, honey. Are you broke? I was in college working 3 jobs. 3 jobs. Yeah. So are you broke, or you just not going after the money? Now, make the money, let the money make you now. Y'all gonna understand what I mean by that as time go on. Because then you start making a lot of money, and you think, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta come back down to surface real quick. So make the money, don't let the money make you, but don't complain about not having no money. I'll tell you that. And I knew another girl that was doing it. I thought what I was doing was crazy. 3 jobs. And it wasn't like all throughout my college career, but it was literally at the end of my college career, which is even worse because I had finals. I needed to graduate college, and I am working 3 jobs. 3 jobs. So yeah, like, it was crazy. It was crazy, but it never gave, like, I'm about to sit here and complain. Like, I got it done, period. My parents got me through my first 2 years of college. After that, I was on my own. We're not rich, but my first 2 years of college, paid for. My mother pulled money out of her 401k to put me through school. Yes. And I'm forever grateful and thankful for my parents. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Gratefulness. Like, if you know, you know. But listen, it never gave complaining. And that's what, especially in this economy. Bro, what do you have to lose? I'm not talking go out there and push weight. We not doing that. We're not doing that. You need to stay on the right track now. But what do you have to lose? What did he say? 50% of your juice is unemployed. You know that song by Meek Mills, and he got Trump in the beginning? What do you have to lose? Okay. He's right though. I don't really support his ass, but in terms of what do you have to lose, yeah, get to the bag. That's it. And if you have children, find a way. No excuse. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not pitying anyone, especially when it's parents out here doing it, bro. And nobody's saying that shit not gonna be stressful. But you knew what you was getting yourself into when you popped that baby out. So now it's time to stand on business about everything else you gotta get done. Life is gonna keep going. Like, it's not gonna stop because you had a kid. Like, no funny. Like, I'm just being honest. This is some real ass shit. Life does not stop because you had a kid. It keeps going. These hustlers don't stop. They keep going. You can lose your mind, but it's gonna keep going. Why not risk life when it's gonna keep going? When you die, somebody is born. But at least we here to say, run on the money, run on the digital, run on the money, run on the digital, run on the money, run on the... Y'all know the vibes. Like, that's some classic Young Thug. Hustlers don't stop, they keep going. And I know it's tiring. I know the hustle and bustle, that shit is tiring. The matrix, that's tiring. But guess what? You gotta do it until you get there. You gotta do it until you up. Shit, I'm in it myself. Boo. I am not Jessica. I am not rich. But I devote myself to my journey, to my path, to my purpose. And you could do the same thing. I'm no different from you. I'm no different from you. Oh, you had both of your parents. I'm no different from you. Tyler Perry was homeless. Tyler Perry was homeless. I am no different from you. There's no excuse out here. Yes, some people have that stepping stone. You know, some people have that extra elevated. You know, some people, parents, you know, got money. Some people got all, you know, a extra advantage. So yes, some people do have to work a little bit harder than others did. It is what it is. Get it done. If you don't want to get it done, move aside. Somebody else gonna get it done. Let me tell y'all, these kids today, these kids is getting to the money today. We got nail techs, lash techs, entrepreneurs, waxers. They are getting to it. Why? Because the power and the influence of social media is at an all-time high. They are finding their niche. These kids are streaming. Oh, you mean to tell me all I gotta do is do this and do that? And I got, what, $10,000? Like, they're getting to it. They're doing it. Period. We finna wrap this up. My back hurt. I've been out the gym for what? 3 days. Time to get back on in there. I need a nice hot shower. I know y'all tired of my mouth. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is always for motivational purposes only. And it's always a vibe. We always chilling. And that's just what it is. Okay? Nothing personal. Don't get too comfortable. You better not get too comfortable. And I don't want to hear no, oh, she a little saucy because I'm 7. Baby, I am not new to this. I am true to this. If you know, you know. Okay? This is just me being me. Okay? Now, if it was tequila in here, yeah. That's a fair argument. But this is just, what, 7%? Maybe. But guess what? Look. It's a little something to take the edge off. I'm finna get in the shower, you guys. Thank you for joining in on another episode of That's So Random with Bree. Make sure to check out Chat with Bree podcast as well on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. There's an episode every Wednesday night. Make sure you guys also subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, like, share, comment. If you fuck with your girl, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know y'all like the vibes. Y'all like the energy. Like, y'all feel what I'm putting down. You know? I do's how I do it. I live in the motherfucking pools and the trees. It's broken, so crusty, disgust me. Give it Trust me, I keep a couple hundreds in the duffy. Couple wet wipes in case a bum try to touch me. Help. All right. To the